Are you looking for a way to combine all your chats and events from every single platform you stream on? Are you sick of caster labs and manually inserting URLs into Social Stream Ninja every single stream for your 16 YouTube streams? Oh, yeah, me too. This has been a major problem for me over my 2 years of streaming, but there was no solution out there which fit what I needed. So I did it myself. Here are my streamer tools, the Chat and Event Reader, which combines all your chats and events from Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Kick. Feature-rich with 7TV support, moderation tools, avatars, platform icons, gift highlights on expensive gifts, new event notifications, which can be marked as read manually or automatically, shared chat, message highlights, chat input, and it's not just streaming platforms. We support Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Ko-fi, Patreon, Fourth Wall, and Tippy Stream. We also have an overlay you can use which works perfectly with my streamer tools, so your chat can see all the other platforms and GIFs. Truly, I think this is the most complete multi-streaming toolkit made by a streamer for streamers. Because I get what we need. I'm not missing features that you need as a small streamer. I've included it all, everything's in there. And I'm adding more things each day when I realize, oh, actually, this would be super useful for me. I don't have to have Twitch open on the side in order to just see something happening, or I need Tikfinity open or TikTok Live Studio. I've just covered it all. It's all in there. And also because I've used all these tools and I know which tools have useful features, like TikTok Live Studio has gift highlights for really expensive gifts so you can see, because no one knows what a camel is. No one knows what a camel is. Oh, thank you for the camel. How much does that cost? But now you can see all that. It'll highlight the really expensive gifts for you from TikTok. So you can see, if you're new to TikTok streaming, wow, this TikTok universe must be worth a lot of money because it's a different color to everything else. Also, I really like on Stream Elements how it has new event notifications. I wanted that too. Why doesn't every single event reader have that? I want to know what I've read and I have them auto ticked off after a certain amount of time. Why doesn't that exist? So I added it. I truly think it's the best combination of every single event reader I have used and every single chat combiner that I have used, all made into two very easy to use OBS docs. And it's all really easy to set up, so let's just get started. These tools all work off Streamerbot and Tikfinity. If you're already using these tools, great, you're ready. Just pop the URLs from the website into your OBS or into your browser, doesn't really matter, and you're good to go. If you haven't set them up before or even heard of Streamerbot, don't worry, setup is painless. I'll walk you through it. Download Streamerbot and open the application. Streamerbot is a really powerful piece of kit. You should play around with it anyway, and you can do some incredible things with it. But for what we need, we just have to do two things. Head to platforms and connect all the platforms you use, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Twitch and YouTube are super easy. Just hit the connect button under platforms and just go through the authorization process. Kick has a few extra hoops to jump through, but it's still pretty simple. Connect your Streamerbot application or instance to the Streamerbot website. Head to your account, connect your Kick account, then head back to your Streamerbot application and log into your Kick account on there as well. Now we've connected all the accounts, we need to allow the chat and event reader to grab the data. Find the WebSocket server settings, which is hidden under the servers/clients tab, and hit start server. Also, while you're here, turn on auto start, so now whenever you open Streamerbot, everything will just work. And that's Streamerbot done. Congratulations. Tikfinity is even easier. Download the desktop application of Tikfinity, don't use the web version. You need the desktop version. Also, if you aren't streaming on TikTok yet and would like a stream key, just so you don't have to use TikTok Live Studio, drop me a message. I'm one of the owners of a TikTok agency mostly focused on Twitch streamers looking at getting into TikTok streaming. So regardless of your TikTok follower account, if you're a streamer based in the UK, drop me a message on TikTok. I'll get you in. I'll get you a stream key. You won't have to use TikTok Live Studio or get 1,000 followers. Hit me up. Let's talk. Once it's open, add your TikTok username, and when you're live, this will just connect. If you scroll down through the setup, you will see Streamerbot connection. If you enabled WebSocket on Streamerbot, Tikfinity can now communicate with Streamerbot. This is super powerful. I've been using this for a long time before I even started making any of these tools. You can do some really cool stuff on your TikTok stream with this enabled, but it's not super necessary for my tools. Just for one feature, which you don't even have to use. I'd recommend turning it on anyway, especially if you do want to send messages from the chat reader to TikTok. And if you do want to do that, head to the Chatbot tab, activate Chatbot, and below that, find Streamerbot messages, click Allow Streamerbot to push messages to Tikfinity. And Tikfinity is done. Congrats. Super easy. Now, these applications do need to be open while you're streaming in order for my chat and event reader to grab the data. They use very little resource. I've had them on my PCs for years. I even have like 5 different versions of Streamerbot, sometimes open at once for all the things I do with these applications. Everyone who streams on TikTok uses Tikfinity, and I'd say quite a large number of people on Twitch and YouTube now use Streamerbot. Just give them a go. I swear, they're amazing. Now, how do we get the docs into OBS? Once you have your URL for my website, on OBS, click Docs, Custom Browser Docs, give them a name, and then paste in the URLs. Hit Apply, and bam, the docs are there. Drag them to wherever you want them. If you want full height docs, go to Docs, Full Height Docs, to make them span the entire height of your OBS. I'll use this just so I can see more. Now go through the settings. They're in depth, but really easy to follow. Turn on what you want, change the font size, enable the platforms you use, and then just hit save. Do this for both the chat and event reader. The chat reader has some advanced features such as moderation for Twitch and chat input. In the settings, find the Streamerbot tab, enable the options you want, and it will give you a long string of text. Copy the code and import it into your Streamerbot. Then click the red X and the chat reader will look for the imported actions. Once it finds them, the chat input and moderation tools will be enabled. And that's it. Chat and event reader all set up. You can test them out by typing your Twitch and Kick chat. For really annoying reasons, YouTube and TikTok require you to be live in order to see them in action. But if you follow the guide, trust me, they'll just work. If you want to, though, you can boot up a YouTube stream as an unlisted or private, and then just start typing in your own chat and you'll see them just all come through. If you have any issues, it's most likely connection issues, which can happen when things are open too slowly. Like, if you open up OBS, go and have a drink, come back to your PC, then open Streamerbot on Tikfinity. I've made it so connections aren't automatically retrying constantly in the background, so they ease off a little bit. What you can do is right-click the docs in OBS and click Refresh. Then they will automatically connect to Streamerbot and Tikfinity. These tools have already been used by a lot of streamers. I've tried to implement everything they've asked for. They've been used for 24-hour streams, various different size chats, various different activities, and they've held up solid. But if you have any features you'd like me to add, let me know and I'll try to get them added. I might have missed some things. I'm a huge fan of Nutty and the work he does, and I'm following his example. If you want to grab the tools while I work on them in early access, you can grab them from my website by becoming a member for $6. Just $6, that's it. You can absolutely subscribe for the $6 per month, grab all the tools you want, and then cancel them. You have them forever. Every single new update you will just get. Once I got everything working perfectly, squashed a couple of bugs, they will be released for free if you don't want to pay the $6 yet. That's fine, I get it. I'm new here. I understand. But please, check them out. They have absolutely changed my life and made multi-streaming so much easier. And I hope it makes it easier for you too. That's why I made it. And I made it just for me, but some of my friends wanted it as well. And I was like, wait, maybe I'm onto something here. So check them out, please. And if you want to see them in action, I'm running all the software on my website right here on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick. Come stop by, ask me some questions. I love talking about the tools and I love talking about content in general. And if you haven't already, consider dropping me a subscription over here. Maybe go follow me on Twitch if you want to. But I'm going to keep on making tools for multi-streamers. That's what I'd like my niche to be. I'm pretty passionate about multi-streaming, and I would like to keep on making tools like this for multi-streamers, not just chat and event readers, maybe overlays, stuff which really blurs the line between the platforms, where if you're live in one place, it all kind of works towards the same goal. I've got a lot of ideas. I'm going to keep on making stuff, so make sure you subscribe. Thanks.